They thought if they could crush her spirit, they'd break me too. My daughter was only 15 when she came into my arms that afternoon, eyes swollen, clutching a wrinkled suspension slip. "Grandma said I'm a disappointment just like you," she whispered, her voice shaking. Then it all poured out. How my sister laughed in the principal's office. How my parents nodded along, backing every lie. How they worked together, cornering a teenager until the school had no choice but to suspend her. And worst of all, the plan wasn't just suspension. They wanted her expelled. They wanted to steal her future just to humiliate me through her. That's the moment my blood ran cold. I didn't scream, I didn't fall apart. I started calculating. My parents had always measured love in obedience. My sister was their golden child. Perfect grades, perfect image. She played the role they adored while I was cast as the scapegoat. When I had my daughter at 20, they called her a mistake, a burden. They only tolerated her like a shadow, something you put up with but never cherish. But she wasn't their shadow. She was my light, my reason. And when they came for her, they crossed the one line they could never come back from. The first sign was their smugness. That night my sister texted me, "Some kids just aren't meant for academics. Don't worry, she'll find her place, maybe in retail." My parents repeated the same thing in phone calls, pretending to sound sympathetic, but I could hear the pride in their voices. They didn't just betray her, they enjoyed it. So I didn't argue. I didn't defend her. I smiled when they gloated. I thanked them for their concern. I let them think they'd won. Meanwhile, I was already digging. Revenge is patience wrapped in silence. I started with the school meetings, paperwork, every little detail of her suspension documented. I pushed for copies of every statement just for my records. The principal hesitated until I mentioned lawyers. Suddenly, everything was in my hands. The lies stuck out like neon signs. Dates that didn't match. Claims that fell apart under attendance logs, security footage, even other students' accounts. My sister's fingerprints were all over it. Her exaggerations turned into evidence. Piece by piece, I built the puzzle only I could see clearly. Then I traced their online habits. My perfect sister wasn't careful. She posted photos with captions mocking my daughter, hiding cruelty under fake positivity. Screenshots turned into ammunition. My parents weren't any smarter. Their emails dripped with gossip, lines like, "She'll never succeed." Not with a mother like that. They never imagined I'd see them, but I did. 6 days, that's all it took to build the case. 6 days of acting normal. 6 days of watching my daughter doubt herself, hate herself, break under their cruelty. On the 6th night, I invited them over. "Family dinner," I said, calm and pleasant. They came eager. My sister wore her satisfaction like a crown. My mother carried dessert. My father brought that same smirk I'd grown up under. We sat at the table, food steaming, glasses full. Then I set my laptop in the middle. The room went silent when the first video played. School security footage of my daughter sitting quietly in class, while my sister's statement claimed she was disruptive. Next came the screenshots. My sister's mocking posts. My parents' emails. The lies spilled across the screen like a noose tightening around their necks. Their faces shifted. Confusion, then panic, then denial. "You don't understand," my mother started. "Taken out of context," my sister stammered. My father barked, "This is family business. You don't air it out." I cut him off with a smile that didn't reach my eyes. "It's not family business anymore. It's legal business. The school board has copies, so does the district superintendent. By tomorrow morning, their inboxes will show them exactly who you are." Their faces drained of color. My sister clutched her glass like it could keep her steady. My mother begged. My father cursed. And I just let them unravel, slowly, deliciously. "You wanted her expelled," I said. "Instead, you're the ones being exposed. Your jobs, your reputations, your standing in the community, you've just burned them down with your own lies." My daughter sat beside me, wide-eyed. For the first time, she saw them powerless. For the first time, she saw me untouchable. The fallout came fast. The superintendent launched an inquiry. My daughter's record was cleared, her suspension overturned, her name scrubbed clean. My sister's employer didn't take kindly to seeing her face splashed across gossip blogs once her cruel posts leaked. As for my parents, their church friends, their neighbors, everyone saw the evidence. The pedestal they'd lived on crumbled overnight. 6 days after they branded my daughter a disappointment, it was their screams that filled the night. Panic, fear, desperation.